In this video, I want to go through a bunch of updates for Call of Duty right now, some stuff coming to Black Ops Cold War this week, and some pretty important updates on Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered and Modern Warfare 3 Campaign and Multiplayer Remastered. Long Sensations giving us some new details as to what is going on with these games. When are we seeing these games released? Who's developing these remastered multiplayers? Some pretty important stuff to go through here. I want to thank you guys. Over 500 likes on yesterday's video. So if we can go for 500 again, that'd be super cool. And if you're new, you haven't subbed already, really would appreciate if you do subscribe to the channel. Let's get started here first. What are we seeing this week for Black Ops Cold War? So we're seeing the introduction of the Zena Operator Bundle. Here's a little snapshot, a sneak peek as to what we're getting here. The Operator, a bunch of different skins, different blueprints. It's a pretty solid pack. Later on this weekend, we're going to be getting the Big Joke pack in the store for Black Ops Cold War. Pretty cool as well. The actual foolproof and punchline blueprints here are actually pretty cool looking, and everything else is pretty cool as well. And then here's something which may be a little controversial, but it's the Anime Assassin bundle. You guys know I've been streaming, I've been playing anime music in the background of my streams, so I kind of feel obligated to buy this bundle. We'll have to see. The camos themselves are actually really cool. The Assassin's Blade, really sick, almost like a Dark Ether vibe to it. So let me know down below, are you gonna buy any of these bundles, or are you completely against buying anything in the store for Black Ops Cold War? I know you guys have different opinions on that, so leave your comments down below. The Free Zombies Access Week in Black Ops Cold War is also continuing through January 21st. The current Warzone playlists are Battle Royale, Quads, Trios, Duos, Rebirth Mini Royale Solos, Rebirth Resurgence Quads, Battle Royale Buyback Solos, and Plunder Trios. Now that's pretty much it for current updates in Black Ops Cold War. Again, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be seeing a bunch of new stuff to the game. Kind of the latter half update, one of the last major updates for Season 1, which will bring us Express and Firebase Z. That's coming February 4th, really soon, so super hyped for that update. But for now, we just have some chill updates in the game. Let's get into a bunch of the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 information here. Some important updates as to what we're seeing with these two games, especially the multiplayer side of things. So Tom Henderson, or the Long Sensation on his YouTube channel, links to him will be down below. He is bringing us a bunch of different leaks for this stuff. He gave us some leaks on Warzone, Black Ops Cold War, even Battlefield 6 and GTA 6. I mean, he's a credible guy. He has a bunch of sources, and he's giving us some good information here. But let's talk about Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered and MW3 Campaign and Multiplayer Remastered, because there is some interesting information as to what is the status of these two games. Tom's been at the forefront of these leaks a couple of years ago, back in early 2018, when it was first announced that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would be a thing. He was one of the first leakers to actually give us that information. Originally, we had some information that we would also see the multiplayer side of things remastered, but then we got some new information back in, early to late 2018 that it would only be campaign, and obviously the campaign version of MW2 ended up releasing in the middle of 2019 in around March, April time. So that's what happened there. And Tom updated us a couple of days ago saying that the multiplayer side of things for MW2 Remastered was stopped because of the fact that Infinity Ward had to work on Modern Warfare 2019, and also Activision realized that Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered would be a good thing to put out if and when they had a bad or poorly received Call of Duty. Just like Infinite Warfare, they decided to put out Modern Warfare COD 4 Remastered because they knew IW wouldn't sell that much that year, and that would be a good backup for them. So at least for the foreseeable future, if Activision knows that there isn't going to be a bad Call of Duty title, then they're not going to release the multiplayer. And Tom is saying that as of now, it's just not the case. The next upcoming Call of Duty will be a pretty big factor. If it is Modern Warfare 2, a continuation of Modern Warfare 2019, then there's no way that needs help. That will sell insanely well. But if there's any other Call of Duty where the reveal trailer gets 3 million dislikes, then Activision will bring out Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered, because for the most part, they do have it complete or mostly complete, but they just have to release it, finish it up, and get it ready for, the actual people to play it. Now, the thing is here, another important update we just learned a couple of days ago is that Sledgehammer Games might be the studio that's working on the rest of Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered and the entirety of Modern Warfare 3 Campaign and Multiplayer Remastered, which is very, very interesting. And MW3, at least the campaign remastered side of things, could be releasing this April, which would be around the 1-year anniversary of MW2 Campaign Remastered releasing. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Sledgehammer Games, they're a lot bigger of a studio now. They hired so many people in the past couple of years, and I'd rather Sledgehammer's time get put to something like this instead of producing a main Call of Duty release. And maybe the fact that Sledgehammer Games, they're focusing on MW2 Remastered Multiplayer, MW3 Campaign, and Multiplayer Remastered. And Tom Henderson also said that Sledgehammer Games will be in charge of the trilogy of all of these Modern Warfare games being remastered and released at some point in the future. That means that maybe Sledgehammer is just going to focus on that, and they're not going to do an actual main Call of Duty release. And Call of Duty 2021 may not actually be developed by Sledgehammer Games. It may be Modern Warfare 2, the sequel to Modern Warfare 2019, which is very likely. The only problem that we have with it, and I have with it, is we talked about this in a video earlier this month, that there was leaked information that Infinity Ward only started development of the sequel of Modern Warfare 2019 a couple of months ago. So if they release Modern Warfare 2 this year, later on this year, that means it's less than a 2-year development cycle. That's barely any time to release a Call of Duty. And if you guys think Black Ops Cold War seems a little unfinished, I mean, you're going to see how unfinished a Call of Duty could be if they release that this year. Now, it could be a different circumstance if Sledgehammer helps out heavily on the sequel for Modern Warfare, or, we have Raven as well, because Black Ops Cold War, Raven made the entire campaign, so maybe Raven will come back and work on some stuff with this game as well. I think for the sequel for Modern Warfare 2019, MW2 this year, Infinity Ward would focus on the campaign, focus on the multiplayer, and literally everything else will be Raven, Sledgehammer. Maybe even Treyarch will step in and, add some stuff, and maybe we'll get a little zombies content from Treyarch. And that would be the best case scenario to see that this year. But it's some interesting developments here, and definitely Sledgehammer Games will still have a huge part into the development of Call of Duty content. Now, again, for release date stuff, the first thing out of all of this that Tom Henderson is saying that we're guaranteed going to see is Modern Warfare 3 Campaign Remastered, probably going to be $20, just like MW2 Campaign Remastered, releasing the end of March, sometime in April, just spring 2021. And Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered, again, it was in development. It's pretty much done according to the leakers, and they are ready to release it when there is a good time. There's no set schedule for that. Same thing with MW3 Multiplayer Remastered. In the future, maybe 2022, 2023, if Treyarch or Infinity Ward decides to take an off year and there really isn't a Call of Duty that year and Sledgehammer is focusing on these remasters, Sledgehammer, probably with the help of Infinity Ward, will release this Modern Warfare 2 or MW3 Multiplayer Remaster, or maybe just the entire Modern Warfare Trilogy Remaster as the Call of Duty for that year, which would definitely be really, really interesting. Leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about that? Would you rather see that and let Treyarch and, Infinity Ward take a year off and really develop their other Call of Duty titles, or do you want to see a new Call of Duty title every year? But again, that's very, very early. But for now, these release dates are going to be several years down the line. Campaign Remastered for MW3, that's going to be coming super, super soon. So that's going to be really cool to see. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment below, MW2 or MW3. If you watch the whole video, it is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out.